Before making calls on your iPhone, there are a few important settings you should check in the phone app. These settings can affect your privacy, how calls appear to other people, and even how your iPhone handles unknown callers. Let me show you where to find them and what each one does. First, open the Settings app on your iPhone. Scroll all the way down and tap on Apps. Then find and select Phone from the list. At the top, you'll see a section called Allow Phone to Access. And the first option here is Siri. If you tap on it, you'll see several Siri suggestion options like Learn from this app, Suggest app, Show when calling, and Show on home screen. When these are turned on, Siri learns how you use the phone app and can suggest actions, contacts, or shortcuts across other apps on your iPhone. For example, Siri might suggest calling someone you frequently contact or show quick actions when you search on your device. If you like these smart suggestions and shortcuts, you can leave these settings on. But if you care more about privacy and don't want Siri analyzing how you use the phone app, you can simply turn all of these options off. Next, scroll down a little and look for Share Name and Photo. This feature allows your name and profile photo to be shared automatically when you communicate with other people. It helps personalize your calls and messages so others can see your name and picture when you contact them. However, some people may not want their personal photo or name automatically shared with others. If that's the case, you can simply turn this feature off from here to keep your identity more private when calling someone. Now scroll down again and you'll see call forwarding. This setting allows you to forward incoming calls from your phone to another phone number. This can be very useful in certain situations. For example, if you're traveling, using another phone temporarily, or you want calls to go to a different number while you are busy. But sometimes people turn this on and forget about it, and then all their calls get redirected somewhere else without them realizing it. So it's always a good idea to check this setting and make sure it's turned off unless you actually want your calls to be forwarded. Just below that, you'll find Show My Caller ID. This setting controls whether your phone number appears when you call someone. If this option is turned on, the person you call will see your phone number or contact name on their screen. But if you turn it off, your number will be hidden and the call may appear as no caller ID or private number. Some people prefer turning this off when they want more privacy while making calls. But keep in mind that some people may not answer calls from hidden numbers. Next, we have another very useful feature called Silence Unknown Callers. If you choose Never, your iPhone will allow calls from any number, even if the number is not saved in your contacts. The phone will ring normally and missed calls will appear in your recent list. If you select silence, calls from numbers that are not saved in your contacts will be silenced automatically. They won't ring on your iPhone, but they will still be sent to voicemail and appear in your recent calls list. This is very helpful if you receive a lot of spam calls or unwanted calls from unknown numbers. Your phone stays quiet, but you can still check those calls later if needed. There's also another option called Ask Reason for Calling, which allows callers to explain why they are calling before their call goes through. This can help filter important calls from spam calls. Finally, there is call filtering. When this feature is enabled, missed calls and voicemails from unknown numbers will be organized into a separate unknown caller list. This makes it easier to focus on calls from people you actually know, while still keeping track of unknown callers if you want to review them later. It's another great way to reduce spam and keep your call history more organized. So before making calls on your iPhone, it's a good idea to check these settings in the phone app. They help control your privacy, manage unknown callers, and make sure your calls behave exactly the way you want. And that's it, just a few quick settings, but they can make a big difference in how you use the phone app on your iPhone. If you liked it, subscribe and share with your friends. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.